What's up, Midnight Gang? It is your girl Midnight. What's up, Midnight Crew? Midnight Crew. This is your girl Midnight, and we are back with some questions. This little video here, I'm going to be answering questions that people ask most married women. Hold on. This is questions that most married women is asked. So I'm just going to pretty much answer these questions. First question is, what thing did you see in this person that makes you want to marry him? Well, what did I see in my husband that made me want to marry him? First of all, me and my husband been knowing each other as friends for over 10 years. And when I met him through a sister who I call a sister-in-law. She's like a sister-in-law. So when I met my husband, we were kind of very different. You know, my husband's always been very godly man and loved the Lord. I do too, but you know, my husband was real deep up into that, you know, as he is now because he's a minister. So I knew that he liked me back then, but I just didn't feel that way about him, and I didn't want to really lead him on or mislead him because I didn't want to, you know, get into something where, you know, I wasn't serious in. But I knew that whoever he ended up with as a wife was going to be very grateful and happy for him because he's a good man. You know, so what made me want to marry him is we lost contact for a few years, you know, because I had dealt with the death of my mom in 2013, and my husband had been dealing with some things too, you know, but it was just God's timing because we ended up linking up in 2018, and we just picked up our friendship where it left off at, and I see that he still had the same qualities as I seen in him when I first met him, the very first day. And so this is what I'm like. We both the same age. We both 38. You know, I'm like, we in our late 30s. We're not getting no younger. He's still the same individual that I actually remembered him to be. No change about him. And so I just knew he was going to be a good husband because he was an awesome friend. So I wasn't going to hesitate in marrying him. And that's kind of why I married him, because I knew that he had good friend quality, so he was going to be a good husband. And I knew that he will be a good husband, which he is. Love you, husband. The next question is, what were your goals for your marriage when you were engaged? Some of the goals for our marriage when we were engaged and when we were in a relationship was to really just keep God first in our marriage. You know, because like I said, my husband is a minister and he's always been real strong and spiritual, and you know, and I'm strong in faith too, so we try to keep God first in our marriage and keep all of the outside people out of our marriage, keep our problems that we may have, because we're not no perfect couple, you know. No, there is no such thing as a perfect couple. So when me and my husband have disagreements, we don't get into spats to where we're name calling each other. We don't do that because, like I said, my husband is a minister and he don't treat me like that. You know, he don't talk to me like that. So I wouldn't talk to him like that in that way either. So we just may agree to disagree. And when we have those moments, we just give each other our time, and then we try not to go to bed angry. You know, that's another thing that was told to us by several people, is like, no matter what you going through in your relationship or marriage, you know, you don't never want to go to bed angry at the person. So that's what that is, y'all. The next question is, what things in your marriage makes you sad? What things in your marriage make you sad? I don't like when, like, me and my husband may have agree to disagree arguments or disagree, you know, debates, because we both is selfish, you know what I'm saying? Well, it doesn't really make me sad. It's kind of funny because, you know, we don't stay mad at each other too long. It's like if we had a topic where we agree to disagree, my husband probably will go to work and text me. We be texting each other, talking it through, and then when we both come home, it's just like, you know, something never even happened, you know. We try not. I mean, I think that's probably the only thing that probably will make me feel bad is when we have a agree to disagree moments, and he got to go off to work because I'm like, I don't really want to mess his head up with what we were just talking about, but it don't really last long at all. I can't stay mad at my husband too long. He's just too adorable. I might try to give him a silent treatment every here and there, but he do it to me too. It's like we both two of a kind. We got some of the same similarities about each other, so we don't stay mad long. And the last thing, what things in your marriage make you happy? What things in my marriage makes me happy is that my husband is not going to be satisfied or happy unless I'm satisfied or happy. It's just like the kids in the house. If the kids in the house see mama happy and things like that, everybody's happy. So my husband try to keep me happy, to keep himself happy. And my husband's very good, with doing that. He pretty much do the majority is what I asked him to do, So I'm not gonna complain about my marriage. We haven't had those big roads and humps and hurdles that we jumped over. Nothing like that. So, it's small stuff. But if you can talk through small stuff with your partner, you can pretty much talk through anything. I try not to let other opinions cloud my judgment when it comes to my husband or my marriage, because that's between me, God, and my husband. And that's why I feel like we're going to have a successful marriage. So, with that being said, Midnight Crew, that will wrap up this video. I would like for you guys to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. I would also put my Facebook link into the description box, as well as my Instagram. You guys just come on board and join the Midnight Crew, and like, comment, and subscribe, and share. We out, Midnight Crew. Y'all have a good one. Thanks for watching.